All right, let's call this May 5th, 2025 Board of Health meeting to order. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Wonderful. Lauren, can you start us off with the statement of advance notice?
Statement of adequate notice. Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, notice of this meeting was sent to the Cranberry Press, the Trenton Times, and Home News Tribune on January 3rd, 2025, post on the bulletin board, post on the township's website, and sent to those who requested a copy of this notice. Now we'll move on to roll call. Ms. Estenez? Here. Dr. Grual?
Here.
Mr. Markham's absent. Mr. Marshner?
Here.
Mr. McDermott?
Here.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for providing us the minutes from our meeting in April. If everyone could take a moment to review the minutes, and then we'll see if we have any questions. All right. Any questions or reason for discussion?
No.
All right. Can I have a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve the minutes from our last meeting.
I'll second.
Roll call vote. Ms. Estenez?
Yes.
Dr. Graywell?
Yes.
Mr. Marshner?
Yes.
Mr. McDermott?
Yes.
Okay, and with that, the April minutes are unanimously adopted by all members present. Thank you.
With that, Taylor, if you could, the health officer's report.
Do you want to just, yeah, I was going to say, if you want to try to move over to here. Yeah, just use different. You know if that works. It's on.
So for retail food inspections, the following establishments were rated satisfactory. On March 6th, Station Road Hot Dogs, which is a risk type 2. On March 12th, Italian Touch, Dunkin' Donuts. On March 14th, Home Depot, their distribution center. On March 26th, V-Town. March 26th as well, Princeton Soup and Sandwich. And on the 27th, Gill and Bird's Ice Cream and Tony's Open Kitchen. For meetings and activities, on the 3rd, we had the Board of Health meeting. On March 4th, I issued pet license summons. On the 7th is other days as well. I had to dismiss some of the pet license summons. On the 10th, I had the bird flu seminar at the Middlesex County Fire Academy. On the 11th, I also dismissed some of the summons. And on the 20th, I had an inspection online platform training. And on the 21st, we had a staff meeting. Anyone have any questions?
Yeah, so Taylor, last time you were here, we had 2 conditional satisfactory ratings. I think you had mentioned in the minutes that typically you do a revisit a couple weeks later. Any updates? And I think the 2 were Lido Sushi and Cranberry Inn.
So Cranberry Inn is still waiting on a part for their dishwasher, so that's why they were conditional. I've actually followed up with them and stopped by, but they still haven't received it. And there's no update with Lido Sushi.
Very good. That was it. Any other questions?
Environmental.
Environmental report, please.
So for March 2025, as far as installations and repairs, on the 22nd, there was a cesspool abandonment at 38 Cranberry Neck Road. For plan reviews on the 17th, there was an alteration application reviewed and approved for 9 Harley Drive. And for water activities, on the 15th, there was a non-community inspection at St. David's Church. And on the 7th, there was a non-community inspection at Valero.
Anything of notice from those water activities?
I would have to double check with the environmental division and get back to you.
Okay, very good. Any other questions? Nope. All right, thank you very much, Taylor. So with that, we will go to old business. And I think, Lauren, you have an update related to the animal license.
Yes, all cats are licensed, so yay. And we're just down to the last couple dogs. There's about a handful. So yeah.
Well, thank you to everybody in Cranberry. Thank you, Lauren. That's great news. Is this early by any chance? Do we know? Is that early to get all the cats covered? We had quite a number missing, so glad we were able to close the gap. In terms of new business, I know we are continuing to look for the township physician. I did have one announcement that I saw come out on the New Jersey Department of Health website related to measles. So as this board will remember, in February, there was a notice put out by the Department of Health related to the measles outbreak that had occurred in February. I'll just read one sentence here, or a couple sentences here from the Department of Health. While the New Jersey Department of Health is aware of an increased U.S. measles cases in 2025, there is no ongoing community spread in New Jersey. The New Jersey reported 3 cases that occurred this year were all part of a household outbreak that occurred in February. So just to reaffirm, from the Department of Health in New Jersey, at least, there is no outbreak here, although there continues to be in the United States. Any other new business? No. Very good. I see no one here for public comment, so with that, I'll suggest motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you.
Thank you.